Before I start this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostle, elders of GMS, a great millstone who rule, will, and teach well. Shalom to the 144,000 men that's pushing and believing his word in all truth, sincerity, and sacrificing their lives and wills to do so. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to the Israelite foreign scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth. The Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, his only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shai. And the Lord willing, this video, they edify, cooking straight to the point. This video right here will be entitled, When It Get Real Out Here, Women Will Feel It the Most. And recently, the brother have recently did a video on brothers in GMS basically need to tighten up more, basically. Be basically focusing more on this truth than women. Now, I was doing a response to that because, the times that are coming in hand are going to require us to be having high levels of faith and strength in this faith. And not even just that, we have multiple examples in this book of how women will act when things get tough and hard. You got Lot's wife, for example. You got Job's wife. You got an apocrypher. Not the woman with the 7 sons. I forgot exactly that story but it'll come back. Lord willing, to come back. But ultimately, we have examples of how women will act in trying times, and it's coming each and every hour, minute, second, day. It's closer to that time of when we get some of us will have to take our cross and either be beheaded, or we just want to go through trials and tribulations. So we won't. We might not saying we have to. There's no other way around it. That's what the Lord Yahweh Shai went through, so how much more so us? But I'm going to start off in Isaiah chapter 32 real quick. So let me get there first. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, and verse 9. Verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear to my speech. And yeah, these women are at ease. They don't care about listening to what a man got to say. They feel as if they know more than a man, they're better than a man, they're more superior than a man, until times come about and come around where you would need a man. And Esau, Edom has made it even easier to be conquered. He divided the man from the woman, kicked the man out the household, and had the women thinking, put the women on the government assistance. And now not a lot of women giving government assistance. You got to apply for it now, and then you have to wait a long period of time just to get the government assistance. So, Esau, Edom has perfected that. And it worked in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and it damn sure work now. Because with the Kamala Harris thing, that's what it really was. Women dividing from the men. The women ultimately hating so-called colored men, so-called black colored men for not. And then what's funny? More so-called black men voted for Kamala Harris more than Trump, and that's how you know it was funny. That women swear they know what they're talking about, but also women also find themselves at a disadvantage too, because when shit gets real out here, you gonna have no choice but to either die, or trust the man. That's your only option. And a lot of women gonna start running to brothers, man. To begin with the apostle and elders on down, we believe that, and we see it. You can see it. A woman try to change a tire. I need help. This, that, and the third. Women are made to be helpmates in the house. Help me. What's that? Genesis 2. I'll find it real quick. Let me see. It's just Genesis chapter 2 and verse. Let me see it. I know it's in verse 2. Okay, chapter 2, Slack you. This is Genesis chapter 2 and verse 18. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai said, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a help meet for him." And then that's what the Lord did for Adam. He made Eve. And, that's what the Lord has done. He's made the women a help for the man. And that's scriptural. So women thinking, men are physically completely on a whole different scale than a woman. And women have a hard time accepting that. Let me get back to Isaiah 30. But women have a hard time swallow. It's a hard, like they say, it's a hard pill for a woman to swallow that a man is genetically built different than a man, and a woman is genetically built different from a man. So, verse 10: Many days a year shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Trouble ye women that are at ease. And it repeats that twice. Be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you, make you bare, and gird and grid sackcloth upon your loins. And yeah, women are going to feel when shit really hits the fan out here. Even men going to be acting like women. And it says that in Jeremiah. The mighty men that cry bitterly. At the end of the day, if men are trembling and acting like women, how much more so you women? You women already selling your bodies for money. How much more so for protection? Stuff like that. These women out here going to be easy prey. And women will try to flock to brothers more towards the time of persecution. Now I'm going to stay in the book of Isaiah chapter 4, and I start at verse 1. The apostles been bringing this out for a long period of time. And Lord willing, I get an example of how women act in trying times. It's Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And yeah, women will ultimately be flocking to a man, a man of the Lord. Not no Pookie, no Ray Ray, no hood, gangbanging, thug, Negro. Not no high notoriety man. And by high notoriety, I mean like a celebrity. Ain't gonna be flocking to no men like that, because these celebrities are gonna be targets pursuing the second Ezra 13. Oh no, Slacky, not second Ezra 13, second Ezra 15 and 16. These high authority people, these governors, I grab that actually, because you gotta put it in perspective. The second Ezra chapter is either 15 or it's both. I read both. Second Ezra chapter 15, and I started verse I started verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and in course of their actions shall stand in their power. So ultimately, with all these things going on, sedition among men, uproars, rumors of wars, people, men against, not men against women. You got elites versus, not elites. You have men against each other. You have men fighting for power and dominance in these days. In these last days, in these last prophecies, we're going to see the most grimiest, dirty, conniving, thieving individuals ever. These people, these spirits are going to turn up on these people. You're going to see more people getting just stabbed and deleted. We've seen, over the shit this year. Last year and this year, we've seen many more homicides. Men just turning on women, and not even just because she might have cheated on them, but it's stuff that led up to that. Men are out here tired and sick of shit. Men that support the household and don't get shit for it. We want to see not even just men against women. We've seen men turn up out here. The what's the word I want to use? not even just Babylon has fallen, and it's fallen fastly, but the unjust and unfair treatment of men have been at an all-time high, and it's getting worse and worse. So men ain't gonna be sitting up here keeping their peace and holding them their peace. There's been more rapings that's been happening, so on and so forth. Let me see. And yeah, in this 2 Ezra 15, this is talking about Jacob's trouble as well. So you have to just imagine, or picture, not imagine, picture, when you have no food, no water, hospitals gonna be shut down. Shit, they could use hospitals as DMVs. Or they could just eliminate a whole hospital. Women ain't gonna be able to go get their hair done, their nails done, take showers, have period, menstrual pads. Let me just say it like that, menstrual pads. They're not gonna be able to have their everyday necessities. They're not gonna be able to do what they either would like to do. You're not gonna be able to eat whenever you feel like it. You're not gonna be able to, let me put this dress. No, none of that. You ain't gonna have no abundance of leisure. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courses of their actions are still in their power. And yeah, you people that have high notoriety and status, celebrities, entertainers, y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna be a higher target than a regular average so-called average Joe. Y'all gonna be well, he got money. Oh, he got this, he got that. You people that have riches, and that's another thing. The Lord made it to where we have just enough. Now, granted, we're gonna be targets, but you have to imagine. The Lord has made it to where, made it to where that the prophets are going to be seeking refuge, having animals feed us, we will have it, even though we might not be able to stay in a house for far too long or whatnot. The Lord still, the angel of the Lord, in Psalms 34:7, we will have an angel watching over us, those of the hopeful elect. We got it better. We got a hell of a lot better than these people out here. So within that time period of Jacob's trouble, we're gonna be able to be of the hopeful elect will be, Lord willing, I'm of that number, and many other brothers, beginning with the apostles and the elders of GMS that have been laboring in this truth for 30-something years, 30 plus. But anyways, the Lord's going to make a way for his elect. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for their pride of the city shall be troubled, and their houses shall be destroyed. And then ultimately, the Lord is going to make it to where, with all those things going on, women are going to be losing their fucking minds. You're not going to be able to have your everyday abundance of antidepressants, weed, drink alcohol, whatever. You're not going to be able to suck on your vape. Man, you nicotine addicts, man. I'm sick. Y'all motherfuckers sucking on metal, man. That shit isn't, man. These everyday people relying on that everyday crutches, y'all gonna feel it. Y'all gonna feel it. Yeah, I'm gonna get Proverbs chapter 30, and then I'm gonna grab an example of how women will act during the time of a trying time period. This is Proverbs chapter 30, and it was 29. No, not 29. This is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I've done no wickedness. And yeah, women literally do this. And it's literally, this ain't just something that just, it's just written. No, women will literally tell you, I cheated on you, but I ain't do nothing wrong, and try to give you a reason to justify the fact that they did adultery. They will literally do that. And men's been through it. Women will really sit up here and try to justify the fact that they did adultery, try to justify it, and say, I didn't do wrong, if you spend time with me more, That's how women act. Women, there's a vast majority of women that fit that scripture. Fucking and 99% of women fit that. But anyways, you women gonna get it hard out here. If it's gonna be hard for a man, how much more so you women? Actually, I'll get that Jeremiah. What is it? Mighty. Oh, sure. Nope, not that. I'm gonna click on something real quick. Mighty men. Mighty men. I'm about to get this precept out of Jeremiah real quick to prove the point that when shit pops off, even men gonna be sitting up here acting as if they're women. Jeremiah 51 and verse 30. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. And yet ultimately the men were forborne to fight. They turn into women. Men will literally, not just literally fit that, men will actually act as if they're women. They will start shaking and trembling out here. And according to Ephesians 6 and many other scriptures, when shit pops off, the men of the Lord are going to have faith and confidence. Not cockiness, confidence that the Lord will protect us. Not just because, you know, we've been doing the work, but we've been seeing the prophecies that have been happening. So you false prophets that haven't been giving y'all time and understanding into these prophecies and teaching for filthy lucre, y'all gonna catch it too. But anyway, yeah, the men have turned into women. Men are gonna literally act like women. Okay, curse. I spelled it wrong. I don't know what I spelled. Most. Yeah, because we have examples of women. Let me grab it real quick. I'm going to get it out of... It's in Job, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember it at the point. Let me see. It's Job chapter 2. Yeah, Job chapter 2 and verse 9. We have examples of women losing their fucking minds and literally saying, curse the Lord and die. So how much more? That's a women, when shit hits the fan, women integrity will go out the window. Men integrity and morals will go out the window. So, basically, now going back to this Job, the Lord had it to where Job was being tried by Satan. And the Lord and Satan made a bet. And the bet was, I bet you I could make Job crack. And Job kept his integrity until the end. And Job lost his family, his house, his land, not just his house, his land, his animals, his servants, all of that. Talk about hitting rock bottom. Shit, man, hitting rock bottom. That Job basically was homeless. He was homeless, didn't have no job. The modern day terms, a bum, as they say. Now I'm not calling Job a bum, but that's basically how he was brought to a lower state. Now, let me see. And yeah, the bet was between the Lord and Yahweh and Job. So anyway, this is Job chapter 2 and verse 5. Actually, verse 6. And the Lord said, and the Lord Yahweh by Shema said unto Satan, behold, he is in thy hand, but save his life. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. No, Satan wasn't fucking literally kicked out of heaven. He wasn't kicked out of heaven. He went down to the earth from the spiritual realm and was doing his job. That's what angels do. Anyway, verse 7. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord Yahweh by Shema and smote Job with sores and sore boils from the sole of his foot to his crown. So you know what them boils hurt. Job was plagued with shit, lost it. You gotta just imagine this. Not just you losing your crops, your cattle, your house. You gotta think Job had dealt with infirmities, physical ailments, as well as not just financial burdens. You gotta think the physical burdens as well as the financial, as well as his what man. When shit gets real out here, the elect men will be known. Now I'm about to hurry up because I don't want to make this video too long. In verse 8, and he took his potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. Then his wife unto him, does thou shalt remain thy integrity, curse the most high and die. And you notice that his women lost integrity. His women said fuck it. The men of the Lord won't say fuck it. And I'm saying fuck it is, oh, fuck what the Lord say, fuck you. So fuck it. Curse the most high and die. Women will have that spirit, oh, it is what it is. Fuck it. I'll do whatever. Fuck it. I'll do whatever. That's how women will act in those times. That's how women will act pretty soon. And you see it now. But anyways, Lord willing, this video is edifying. Before I close, I'd like to give our praise to Yahweh B'Shem, Yahweh Shai B'Shem, or Krakodash. And Lord willing, this video is edifying, and on to the next one. Shalom.